Aha! Hello. Welcome back to No Man's Sky. As the title suggests, going to be doing a little bit of... it's very dark, isn't it? It's always very dark when I come in here. Let's fix some lighting. There we go. Yeah, as the title suggests, freighter hunting. Or at least I'm going to attempt to find the freighter that I want. Let's try and attempt to get somewhere close to the middle of the camera as well. It could help. Alright. Yeah, so there's a freighter that I want. I've been on about this forever and I just can't for the life of me find it anywhere, so I'm going to do a lot of jumps and try and find where it spawns. Which is not a bad thing because I need to get to the centre of this galaxy anyway. So it's kind of doing me a favour. I can travel as well as look for a freighter at the same time. It's a panda. Still looking for a blueprint. Range booster. You know, I need to double check that I actually find that where I hope it is. What just happened? Oh, it's me. I thought the game froze. My volume disappeared. It's my little volume control thing on my mic. I nudged it. Right. Oh. Just learned a spell, that might help. No Man's Sky. No, this is telling me signal boosters. I don't want the signal booster, I want the range booster. That's what it's called, isn't it? Yeah, range boost. Alright, not booster, range boost. No Man's Sky Gamepedia. Tells me how to craft it. Does not tell me where to find it. Okay, that's no help. This is another one from the same website. It's not telling me where to find it. I'm pretty certain it's going to be from Viking Systems, but I could be wrong. Let's go back outside and I can always catch a look at what ships show up. Ooh, they're kind of alright. Orcs.com. Remember looking at this a long time ago. Why does no website tell you where to get it? I'm certain it's Viking Systems, but I don't want to be wrong and I'm sure I've seen them in Viking Systems before. It's just I'm after the last one, +3. Wow, the internet's really shit for this. It's not good. Cannot find it. Nowhere is confirming. how I get this. Nowhere. Fair enough. We'll just carry on. So there might not be a huge amount of exploration done this time. Let's get comfy. So I'm going to keep looking at the ships while I'm going around, but I don't really need to as such. This ship that I currently have is a recent acquisition. This one right here, which I found on one of my previous streams, and I was very happy with it. I didn't find that particular one. The S-Class took a while of messing around to try and get it, but I got there in the end. Let me lower my chair a little bit. Oh, there we go. We're in the middle now, sort of. Well, this is really bad today. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Perfect. Let's move this mic out of the way a little bit as well. Right. Now we can jump. I feel really short now. I'm used to sitting up high. We'll do some big jumps if we can. That'll do. Don't really care about what planets are there or anything like that. I'm just going to go there, see what we can find. Check out the local freighters. Once I do find the particular freighter that I want, I'm going to have to go back to coal mine and then deconstruct everything I've got on the base there. Ooh, that looks kind of interesting, doesn't it? Blue with little purple islands. Might go and have a look at that. Freighters. It's not the one I want. Let's go over here first. See what blueprints we got in here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Pole splitters. Ooh, what is that? That looks kind of nice. And that is almost exactly the same as the one I've already got. It says mine's kind of yellowy. I don't suppose these are going to have like a huge amount of slots on these, are they? Fingers crossed for your bullhead freighter. Thank you. I've had my fingers crossed for a long time and it's just not showing up for me. Well, it comes with a shield deflector already installed. It's only 15 slots though. Looks nice. Class B, this is going to be somewhere near max slot if it's not maxed out. 38, 36. Kind of cool, but it's too similar to the one I want to get rid of. Right, let's go and have a look at that blue planet with the purple islands, wherever that was. Might be something interesting there. So thirsty today. Ate too much jerk chicken. Dehydrated myself. Should have a little bit of music. Oh, turn down. Rather loud. Okay, I think that's alright. Oh, missed the planet. A whole entire planet and I missed it. I did see a big lump of iridium there. Did I pick that up? Oh yeah. I've got a ton of iridium. I was kind of hoping this was going to be a bit more lush than what it is. Scaling rainstorms. I kind of want them to change lush planets so they don't have harsh weather. Or just change it in some way. I'm not entirely sure how they should do it. I don't have like a very good suggestion to make, but what the hell is that? Something just flying around over there. His little tiny head. Yeah, so lush planets used to have like freezing cold rain, and then they changed it to boiling hot rain, but I don't think either really suits lush planets. That thing is ugly. How long its legs are at the front. It's one big gangly looking kitty cat. Turn this down a little bit more. A wee bit. Yeah, this would be a cool planet if it wasn't sort of... There's too much of this other biome. Like the barren looking biome with the rocks here. They have way too much of that in this game. I have my fingers crossed though that we're going to have the next update in about a month. Just over a month, I'm guessing. That's my estimate. I can't see it taking much longer than the Pathfinder anniversary, and that was on the 8th of March. So with a bit of luck, sometime in March this year we'll get our update again. Still waiting for the Waking Titan thing to start up properly. I know it's kind of started. I was very lucky and got my Atlas pass. But since everyone's got their Atlas passes, or a lot of people have, just kind of stalled. I guess they're waiting for everyone to get them. There's a lot of people who still haven't got Atlas passes, and we're a little bit unsure of why. I think some people were like the bigger content creators, people who make videos on YouTube and stuff. A lot of them haven't got their Atlas passes yet. And some people suspect they may be getting cassettes. And I would love to get a cassette, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen for me. I've got my Atlas pass and I'm happy with that. It's fine. But yeah, during the last Waking Titan update thing, or the ARG should I say, there was only a certain amount of the cassettes that got sent out. And so there are still cassettes that are missing, outstanding. So hopefully some people will start getting those. Right, I'm just going to warp out of here. I'm not going to hang around. Oh, hyperdrive has no fuel. Ah. I had warp cells somewhere. I mean, I can craft more, it's not a problem. I did leave some on one of my other ships, I can't remember which one it was though. Can I make it to this black hole? Can. That is Viking. I don't know what ship I'm going to use to jump through it. I can use my other Explorer actually. It's got no upgrades on it anymore. I broke everything down. It's a big rock. It's already got a hole in it. Can I fly through that? No. Alright. It wasn't as big as what I thought. Flourishing. Let's go to the space station. Just explore. Yeah. I don't want it. No. You don't have it. Might go take a very quick look. What was this planet? Dusty. Let's go have a look at the moon. Have a quick little nose over there. See what's happening. I've done it again with my volume. He's done it again. Ooh, monolith. Nice. Take that. Oh, you're going to throw me over the edge, aren't you? It's a very rocky planet. Very nice though. Not bad. Where's the thing? There's nothing here. No terminal. Choose healing blood. Oh, it's that yellow and whatever it is, bright yellow. Viscous red. I can never remember which does which. We'll go for the viscous red though. Seems to clot as I swallow it. Health at maximum, great. Very flat. I think before 1.3 this was kind of what was missing in No Man's Sky, was flat planets. And I'm really glad we've got them like this. It looked really nice. I remember the first time I found one and I was kind of like, wow, it actually looks like really open and big, and very nice. It does have some very big cracks in it though. Okay, let's not hang around. Corrosive. So where are the rest of the freighters? I'm not seeing them spawn. No? Go. Alright, these are not the ones I want. I wonder if they're sort of system specific, if they'll only spawn in sort of Corvax or Gex systems or something. If I keep going to Viking, am I just going to keep seeing the wrong freighters all the time? I don't know how that works. I've never heard anyone say they're kind of specific to anywhere. I wouldn't have thought they are. Oh, we had a black hole here, didn't we? What am I doing? Right, let's go somewhere near the black hole. And we'll call my freighter and get out of here. Yeah, this was the one that got my... It's got my warp cells on it. Okay, let's go black hole. Let's double check I'm not missing something. Up. There we go. We're off. Okay, there we go, got a couple of freighters already, but again, not the ones that I want. Why's that planet got a big white hole on it? Is it something like reflecting? Is it like a crater or something? What is that supposed to be? Oh, it's gone. What a surprise. You lured me in and disappointed me. We've got a transmission tower over there. Shall I go and do that? It's been a long time since I've done a transmission tower. Transmission tower. I am still after a new ship, so it wouldn't be such a bad thing to go and swap ships now. Thank God I got that right. It would be embarrassing if I got that wrong. I feel nothing but shame whenever I get those things wrong. And it has happened. Where did it direct me to? Is it a ship or is it a freighter? Freighter. I really need a crashed freighter. We're going to call on it anyway, it's not very far away. And see if we can get some dollar bills out of it. A little bit of money. There's a crashed ship right there. Just passed straight over one. Junk. Oh, it's a B class. Probably wouldn't be a bad ship if you're starting out. 22 slots is alright. It's not horribly ugly. It's not great, but it's not bad. The only problem is they're expensive. You do all the repairs and everything. Supplies or ship computer? Let's do supplies. And another monolith. We'll go and do that. You can have all these Viking words done in no time. I've spent so much time in Viking systems recently. Oh yeah, I need to get iridium as well. I haven't had any of that for a while. Something else I keep forgetting about. Oh, okay. I totally rushed that. Birdies. They're all the same. There's quite a lot of birdies. Yeah, I've seen these before. There's not a lot of variation with the birds, I've got to say. They're all kind of the same old. I'm done playing this. Can I see a playlist? Hello? Oh no, last song. Oh no, I've just stopped it. Okay, let's get off of this shithole. Go somewhere else.
Radiation protection falling.
Although shithole may be a bit strong, it's actually not bad for a radioactive planet. I've seen far worse. It's not super bright pink like some of them are. I'm not a fan of pink planets.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharging.
What is that? Observatory, isn't it? Don't want that. We'll do the freighter while I'm here. And then get out of this system. Well no, I've still got the Lush planet to go and take a look at. I'm going to have a look at that first. which will literally just be land and take off again. I think I don't plan on hanging around. Distress beacon power 0%. Okay. Not sure how it's still working then. It crashed. It was much calmer than I thought it would be. Our training worked, the crew were composed, and 12 casualties. They will not be forgotten. RIP crew members. Ugh. Running out of food, wherever we attempt to scavenge, wherever we attempt to fight for our survival, the sentinels arrive to prevent us. We need to get off-world. I'm going to retreat beneath the surface and await rescue. I will maintain my own link with the ship. They're dead. Okay. No longer hungry, no longer... What have we done? Yeah, I was kind of a little disappointed with 1.3 when they said that you could find travellers' graves underground in the patch notes before I sort of played through it. Because I was kind of hoping that you'd actually find a dead traveller's body somewhere in a cave, which I thought would be a really good reason to go running around in caves, but it didn't actually pan out that way. They were never in caves, they were just randomly in pits on the ground. And they weren't even bodies, were they? They were just the actual the gravestones. Or the markers, whatever you want to call them. Okay, where are we at? It's a long way down. God, you don't really get much out of them, do you? 24 nanite clusters. That's pretty terrible. Pretty shitty. Where is it? 28. Money. 46 grand. Still not a huge amount considering how much you can get for scanning. That'll do. I think there's another one behind me somewhere, but Really not that bothered about it.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
So that was the lush planet, I think. Or a lush planet, anyway. Maybe more than one. Oh, he ain't got no upgrades. The pulse engines drain so quickly. Big water-filled craters. Let's go and land near one of these somewhere. Quite deep as well. No life though, nothing in here. Yay, bouncy things. Bouncing mushrooms. There's another one. They're everywhere. And another one. Oh, that's a blob. These blobs are really weird. It's kind of hard to see when they're moving around, but they, on some of these, their skin kind of swirls around. Just gonna get a thalmium. Started getting into the habit of ignoring thalmium because it's starting to find it everywhere and I wasn't using it very much. But if I'm going to start doing a lot of warps, then I'm going to need a lot of it. Mini blobs. Is that it? Is that all we got in your system? Desolate. I think we're just going to go. Move along. Can I spawn my freighter anywhere? Somewhere? We'll use the freighter for one warp, we'll do a big one. Big warp. Quite sure I'm already loaded up with warp cells on here, so it should be good just to go. It'll do. Right, let's take the other ship. This doesn't cost me an absolute fortune in iron every time I use the pulse engines, so. What is that? Is that just an explorer? I can't really tell from here, too far. No! Come on now, I was miles away from that. I thought it was a squid ship. I was going to say it'd be the first one I've seen if it is. We'll find out though. I'm going back out again. No, maybe not. What was that last one? Let's get right away from the freighter this time. Hey, that's kind of cool. I quite like it. Should we go look for that? I'm going to have to swap ships again if I do. Let's go have a look on the planets first. Arctic. Hot. Dusty. Actually, before we do any of that, I'm going to go to the space station, wherever that may be. We have a very big and blue head. Hopefully you've got the blueprint I want with your big blue head. No. Nope. Right, let's go and swap ships again. We'll go and find a trade post somewhere. See if that ship crops up. Going to go straight out for that frosty planet. Probably have to do a repair on it, I think, aren't I? Broke my economy scanner in a black hole. Whoa, that's a lot of trees. Crashing into everything. Taking a while to spawn in, but those big floating rocks are really cool. I haven't seen many like that. Not floating. Can I fly through it? Tell me I can fly through it. No. I can't fly through it. That's a shame. I have a damage alarm going off in my ship because I've hit it so many times. I just fly miles past that. Yeah, I did. Now they're spawning in properly, they look really cool. Oh, I think there's an exotic, I think. It's the fighter I want, is it? Yeah. I think that's an exotic. Is it? No, it's not. Tell a lie. So they should have over 30 slots. 32 C-class. It's kind of nice though. How big was that? 7.81. $7.93. Not the biggest I've seen, but pretty big still. Why is everything a C-class? C-class. C-class. Everything is a C-class. We will not have good ships in this section. B-class now. I'm getting better. A little bit at a time. That's kind of an interesting looking ship. I don't know what they're like on cargo size with those engines on the side. I don't think they'll be that big. It's not going to be max. It's 29, that's pretty good. I don't mind the ship either.
Thermal protection 40.
You know, I can't really bother to hang around for this. I kind of want it, but I'm kind of like, meh. I feel like I'll be sitting here all day otherwise, just doing the same thing, looking at ships coming in. Wait for this one, there's another one there. That's my ship. Was it B class? Okay. Nothing else. Nope, let's go. It's called the freighter.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Let's concentrate on finding a new freighter. I haven't really been paying attention to how close to the centre I am now. I'm not going to be very close at all, I'm going to be a long way off still, but... I have done a couple of black holes in this system, so... So I've done about 100,000 light years, just under. Will do. An erased planet? What is that? How close am I to the space station? Okay, we'll go there first. Grah. He does have the range booster. It's got the Sigma. But not the one I want. Why is that so difficult to find? Ooh, look at that. Don't fly off. Don't fly off. Stay there. It's got the big turbine wings. I don't like the crooked neck on it, but those wings are always nice to see. I don't know, actually, the bent neck thing doesn't look too bad on that. What are you? C-Class, 44 million. It's a pricey lump of metal. I'll beat ya. You don't want to come after me.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Oh wow, no fair. He come up behind me. It's cheating. See, we can hit someone with a missile launcher. Nope. It's a great weapon, but it's very difficult to actually connect with it. One more? Is there two? Oh, there's three. I'm going to get my back. I have no idea if them rockets connected with him, but I think they did. Try it again, shall we? There, got him. They do a hell of a lot of damage. Oh, you're dead. Dead meat, bruh. Told you guys.
Hostile ships defeated.
Don't want to mess with me. Got all my upgrades all done on this ship, so I'm well equipped for fighting it out with pirates. Where was I going? Over here somewhere? Here we go. What do I need to charge up? Anything?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It's a long way. I've got an upgrade on this ship as well for the pulse engine. It's not connected though, so it's not the best. But it definitely helps. Ah, right by a beacon. It's quite nice.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Kind of noisy. Let's go to that shelter. God, I hope they optimize this game. It's like every time you land or you finish doing something, you get that like 1.5 pause. They need to fix that. Great game, but it's not perfect by any means. Am I close to the water? You can never actually tell. Live. Wow, beautiful. What a weapon. I bet it's amazing. 9 slots, B class. The canisters? No. That little ship looks kind of cool. I think it's only a little shuttle. Keep going higher. Oh, and exotic. One did show up. And crash into this other ship. Not that I've got any interest in those particular kinds of exotics. I've had one before. They're kind of silly. They're too tall. Take up too much space. And they clip through the ceiling on freighters. Interesting, but really not what I'm looking for. That looks a bit better. That's kind of cool. Do I need to buy anything while I'm here? I guess I've got junk I can sell off. Make a bit of inventory space. Keep the iridium. So did I see all the freighters that they've got here? I think I did. Usually only two types. And those are not what I'm after. So let's do another jump. Nope. Not in the freighter, I can't walk that far. Gek, anywhere? Sorry, not Gek, Vikeen. Those are all Korvax and Gek. That'll do. Not what I'm looking for either. It's a very dark system. Overgrown. Oh. This damn range booster, it's going to drive me mad one day. I'm like nearly 400 hours into 1.3 and I'm still missing a blueprint. What's going on? I'm pretty sure no one else is having this issue, it's just me. Go see what that waypoint is. What the hell is that? Oh my god, it's a flying gek. Holy shit. I haven't seen one of those before. Jesus Christ, look at the size of the damn thing. 7.19 meter flying gek. Look at that. You look really fucking happy as well. Well, there you go. People that say that animals are all the same. Have you seen one of them before? No, I haven't seen one of them before. That's my first time seeing a giant gek flying around with wings on its back and fur on the end of its ears. That's impressive. Hey, big guy. You look like you're having the time of your life on this planet. It's so weird. He barely even makes a sound as he flies past you. There must be some seriously low gravity on this planet. Those little wings to carry that fat ass around. Got a fish? Is that a fish? No, it's not. I can't stop looking at it now. That's impressive. I'm impressed. Well done, No Man's Sky. Good job. Your procedural generation has thrown together something impressive. You're truly alien-like. Be even better if it was a predator. I'd love to see that swoop down and kill something. It's just his happy face. Oh, he's gone. He just vanished. Wow, he can teleport as well. Even more impressive. Right, let's go and see what that waypoint was. Watch out, doggy. Just a little shelter. Can hang around, just take the nanites at least. Let's sort out my cargo slots. I haven't had a look at those for a while. I'm probably full of all sorts of junk now. Well, it's not terrible. We'll throw some of that iridium in there though. am I doing for Thamium? Oh, for loads. 1,425. Plus I've still got a load of warp cells on me anyway. So I'm not going to need to use any just yet. I want to go find another flying egg. I have a feeling that was kind of a rare find and it cropped up really early. Oh no, it's there again. He's back in the same place. Oh, if we get pets. if the day ever comes we get to have pets. I've always kind of been like really meh about having pets in this game. Like I don't like NPC things following you around. But if I can have that as a pet, then I'll take it. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit it in my ship, but I'll have it. I'll have a go and tie it to the roof or something. Damn, bro. I don't taste that good. It's so quiet, its wings just... That's the best animal I think I've ever found. Do you have any fish here? There's quite a lot of kelp sack. What am I hitting? I'm hitting something. I can hit that one fine. I can hit that one. Why can't I have you? Is there a rock in the way or something? Oh, he's gone now. Oh no, he hasn't. He's over there now. I'm amazed. I'm impressed. This game has done it for me today. Is he eating some sort of imaginary burger or something? Oh, missed it. I did hear something else. It sounded kind of big, but maybe not. I'm going to get a screen cap for that. I'm going to try and do it so I can cut my head out later. It's the only thing when you're streaming, you can't take pictures without having your stupid face right on the edge of it. Yeah, boy. Picture time. Hey Robert, what freighter do I have now? It's only an A class. It's quite a basic one. It's nothing special. Not looking anyway. It's very basic looking. You might be able to see it from here if I call it in. You can sort of see the basic shape of it. You probably know what that is. Oh yeah, I can show you on the thing, can't I? Yeah, one of those. So nothing special. 18 slots. Like I say, it's only an A class. It's got all the warp drive upgrades done. So it's got a decent range, 2,585 light years. But I want to get an S class. I don't really care about inventory size. Like, I don't need that much. 18's fine. That's enough for me. I've come across loads, like from freighter battles and stuff, but they're just not what I want and not what I'm after. Right, how am I going to take a picture of you? I think he's going to look good no matter what I do, every picture. Beautiful, beautiful darling. Just noticed some thallium up there as well. Got the A class 34 slot, 2,600 light years. Yeah, I was kind of like, for my upgrades on the warp drives, there's a space which isn't ideal. So between the freighter hyperdrive and the rest of the upgrades, there's a gap in the middle, so I'm missing a little bit of a bonus there. But yeah, I'm going to get an S class. It's going to happen. I mean, functionality wise, it's fine. Like, you don't need an S class. You don't need like all the slots and stuff. Well, some people do, but I personally don't. There's a particular one that I like the look of that I want. Weirdest thing. Right, let me just get a scan of this so I can remember its stats. Here we go. You got the flat one. There's like the Star Destroyer looking one, the one that looks like the big things out of Star Wars. I have one of those on my other save, but I'm sort of over them now. I'm not a big fan of the Sentinel ones either. They are cool. I've had one before. But I just want, there's one that's really rare that I'm looking for. and I cannot find it. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it's got like a ball on the head. Like the front of it's just the giant ball with like 4 little solar panel looking things. I know some people have found them. I know somebody who currently has one. But they don't show up for me. It's the same with the squid ships. Like I've played, like I'm nearly 400 hours played after 1.3 and I still haven't seen one single squid ship yet. Not even just flying past or anything. They are just not spawning for me. Over here yet, have I? Let's go and have a look at there. Might be able to find a picture of it actually, that freighter, if you're not sure what I'm after. There's probably not an enormous amount of pictures of it. I think most people always post the Sentinel and the Star Destroyer ones. Oh my god, crashing, crashing. Yeah, I can't even see a picture of it. Oh, there's one. And I know whose picture it is as well. Oh shit, let me do that. No, it hasn't got the steering wheel. Like, it's not one of those with a dish on the front. If you can click that, I think that should be right. Yeah, it's that. And like I say, the person who owned that ship, I don't think he has it now, but he's in one of my PlayStation groups. He's one of the people I knew who's had one. He's found them before, and he's managed to find a nice S-Class. But they are rare. Well, the chap who found that one, if there's anything in the game, he's found it. Like, he could be a professional No Man's Sky player. Nothing escapes him. He's had it all. It takes him like a week to get a S-Class freighter full of S-Class ships. He's all business when it comes down to playing this game. You can't open it. Ah, I'm sorry. It comes up in a Reddit post, but I'm not sure entirely where it is on there. Where is it? No, that just takes me to the picture again. Right. This should take you to the Reddit post. Does that work? If that don't work, I don't think I can help you. Is that a wreck? There's a lot of buildings here. Well, there was in that little area anyway. Let's just land a one and see what's down here. Oh, well, I've not seen that one before, ever. No, me neither. Well, I have seen them before actually, but it was before 1.3. I hadn't seen one since 1.3. They kind of were always rare. I mean, before 1.3, I played a different account, and I had about 1,000 hours played on that. Well, over 1,000 hours. So I'd seen pretty much everything there. But after 1.3, that ship becomes even more rare than it was before. Four nanite clusters, is that it? And then an S-Class too. Yeah, like I say, that's Infinity Drags. If anything comes in an S-Class, he'll find it. He's like the best No Man's Sky player I know of. If you can get anything in this game, he would have got it. He'll know where to find it. He's a very knowledgeable player. Is that all zinc? It is, isn't it? Emerald? Okay, I think I'm just going to warp around locally to here now. I'm not going to go too far. Did that just disappeared, didn't it? Because I'm going to come back to this system later when I finish streaming, because I want to get some more pictures of that big flying thing, and I don't want to be in the picture.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Right, so I think I've seen everything freight-wise in this system. Yep, I don't actually mind these ones either, but it's not really something I want. That's kind of cool. Is that all black? I think it is, isn't it? It's not just the light. Yeah, it is. It's an all black freighter. Like a stealth. That's very cool. I bet that's one of these freighters that you'll pick up and then you'll walk with it and then it will change colour. It will become like blue and pink. That is very nice though. It's like quite a common bug with some of these freighters, like you pick them up in one colour and then you'll change a star system and the colour will completely change. That's happened to me before. It's very nice though. Scalding. I think I'm just gonna leave and go somewhere else. In there. Let's go somewhere close by. 3 light years. That's super close. We'll go there. Oh wow. I thought it was really late, but it's not. Freighter battles are best for getting a better freighter. Yeah, if you want a freighter with like a big inventory size, then you have to get those through freighter battles. You can't find like the big, the maxed out sized inventories any other way. It's only through the battles. Very basic, aren't they?
Hostile scan detected.
Almost looks the same as the last system.
Warning.
He's black as well. They can't be black. They are. What's with all the black freighters? Or is it just the lighting? It's really hard to tell in some of these systems. It looks black.
Hostile ships approaching.
Be careful about these freighters. Oh, they've hit the freighters. Bad luck. There's a freighter on my side. Damn it. It's the worst place to fight. Let's move away. That will repair my shield. Oh, good. like kind of a cool ship.
Hostile ships defeated.
Is that it? I thought there was another one. Okay, fair enough. It said 2 to 3 hours in game, but I have them sooner. I think the freighter battles just depend on how many times you've warped. I think. I'm not sure if they're set to hours like that. Explorer's pretty strong. Yeah, it's an S class, so it is. It's pretty good. I mean, there's no damage bonus, but the shield bonus is 21%. But I got it for the hyperdrive more than anything else. But I haven't done really many upgrades on it. I've done a 1 shield plus 3 on there. It just lasers really, and the rocket launcher. I haven't done like a huge amount. It kind of scales, so even if your ship's like not all heavily armoured and stuff like that, then you can win fights with just a really basic ship with no upgrades on it. Having all the big upgrades doesn't necessarily mean you're going to kill everything really easy. They just send tougher ships after you. What we got here? Sagan alien artifact. What is that? Is it just a monolith? Plaque? Okay. Let's go over there. Let's have a look. Maneuverability is very good for it. Yeah, the maneuverability is good in that. It's actually better than my fighter. I'd kind of prefer the fighter to have better maneuverability. It would make sense for it to. Try that with a hauler. I don't want to try it with my haulers. I've got 2 of them, and I don't think I've got upgrades on any of them. I have got one very cool looking hauler. I think it's only an S. No, it's an A class. Beg your pardon, not an S class. But it's 48 slot, and it's got like the wings with the turbines, but they're set at an angle. They're not like the regular flat ones. It does look really cool. But I was kind of in a rush to get a hauler because I had to move systems. I wanted to pack all my base away, so I didn't wait around to get an S class. Flying bricks, yeah, I can't. I don't even bother trying to fight with a hauler. It's just a waste of time. I'll either just run, or I did actually pay the fee the other day for the first time ever, just to avoid getting into a fight. Hey, flying dragons.
Units received.
Got 3 haulers for moving base and inventory. Yeah, I only had 2 haulers. That's all I needed for mine. I moved a lot of mine into the base area on my freighter. I had a living glass farm, and I moved half of it for what I could from the planetary base onto my hauler, onto my freighter, sorry. And the rest all went in the haulers. But like I say, the haulers haven't got any upgrades at all on them, so there's, you know, loads of space on there for packing stuff away. And I'll be needing them again soon sometime, because I do plan on travelling to the centre on this one and getting out of here. So I'm currently in the Hesperius dimension, which is the 4th one, but I want to start working my way over to Eisentam, which is the 10th. So it's quite a long way, but I'm doing all of this galaxy just by warps and black holes rather than using portals to get to the centre quickly. I like to take my time doing these things. I notice 2 is enough, but 100 million is not equal for trade with another small ship. No, it's not. They are very expensive, like if you get a max slot hauler, 48. I've got enough money to buy them, but I really don't need any more than 2. Which I haven't really checked. Oh, there we go. 669 million at the minute. So I can buy pretty much anything I want, any freighter. Or it's just waiting to find the right one. Not a bad little planet. I might get a bit of iron while I'm here actually. Hoping to sell in the next update. Oh what, hoping that they give you the ability to sell ships? I hope so too. I do kind of wonder what they're going to be doing with freighters, because as you probably know, we can only own 6 ships, but there's 9 slots on a freighter, so I'm wondering what these other 3 are for. There's no reason why they couldn't give you all 9 slots to use on your freighter. It's a single player offline game, so it doesn't save on their servers. It's not taking up server space, giving you extra ships to own. So I can only assume that they're going to use those other 3 freighter slots in the future for something else. Although I have my suspicion they're actually going to overhaul freighters at some point. Maybe not in the next update. I have a theory, because Hello Games hired like new artists, and a lot of people were sort of thinking, oh, they've hired new artists to create new flora and fauna, but if you think about it, all the flora and fauna that's in the game was created by the small team of artists they already had from the beginning. So for them to add more is probably not like out of the question. In the amount of time that they've had, they could easily make enough new flora and fauna. So if they're hiring new artists, I think that's for something bigger. And the only things I can think of is that they're going to be designing new interiors for space stations and freighters. Or maybe it'll be a complete overhaul on both of those space stations and the freighters. New types and stuff. They really do need to do the space stations, because they're enormous, but when you get inside them, there's, apart from the stupid amount of space that they take to fly in and out, there's nothing there. It's like 2 rooms or something, 3 rooms. It'd be nice if you could own 2 guns. Have the S-Class Experimental, but the Alien is very cool too. Just specs are different. Yeah, I'd like to be able to own both. A lot of people have suggested that they should put like a gun rack in the game. Maybe in your freighter or something like that, or in your planetary base, and you can just keep 2 multi-tools there. But yeah, having 2 on you, so you can keep 1 for mining, 1 for fighting. I like that. I'm okay with the way it is. I mean, I've got the... What was the weapon? It's gone. Blaze Javelin. See, just the Blaze Javelin set out like that, which is actually badly set out. I've got my +3 in the wrong place, but never mind. But even that, it just kills like the regular little sentinels in one shot. The quad walkers, like the dog ones, that'll kill them in 2 shots. That is an alien though, so I do get a big damage bonus, 69%. But with the experimental you don't have to do all the range boosters, so you got more space there to do weapon upgrades. Where is he? Come here. Oh. There you go, 1 shot. Where you going? Oh my god, such a bad shot. What are you doing over there? Where are you going?
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Blaze javelins, beastie. Right, we're going to find a trade post real quick. Take a little look around.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It's still all filled up.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Is that a lake or a river? Have we got rivers? No, not really. Kind of a lake. Oh! Spawn in front of me. Oh my god, I'm stuck on it. Went to a pool to get the S-Class experimental. Reloading on site gives you the option for S-Class experimental. I brought a friend to this place and he was so happy. But yeah, you need all lifts. Yeah, I got my alien one actually in Euclid, and that was one that got shared by someone on Reddit. Actually, funny enough, that was supposed to be an S-Class. It wouldn't spawn for me though, the multi-tool, so I had to settle for an A-Class, which is fine. It does me great. But this particular one was found on the same planet by the person who had that freighter that I showed you on the Reddit post as well. This is something that he found in the game. The same planet. So it could have been an S-Class of this, but yeah, I did the reload thing. It just did not show up for me. Some people they got the S-Class there, but a lot of others didn't. It just wouldn't reload and show up. It took me forever to get there as well. I had to use an exocraft from the portal. It was about an hour and a half, I think, driving. It took a hell of a long time. When reload, 15 minutes. Nomad. There we go, that could be a max slot. Probably only like a C class or something. Oh, it's an A class, it's not bad, 47 slots. 9% damage, 48% shield, 20% hyperdrive. It's not terrible. I'm not a big fan of the gooseneck, but the Explorer looks kind of like the ship I'm trying to get rid of. Did you come across the hauler with the blue hollow balls? Blue hollow balls? Do you mean the balls like that on it? I have a blue one. It's only an A, I think that's an A class though, if I remember right. I'll show you my ships when I get out of this place. I only wanted to see a couple of the ships land. Yeah, that is, I have that ship in white and I'm trying to get rid of it. That's why I replaced it with that new one over there. I'm trying to get a new fighter as well. I've had my same fighter for such a long time, I just got really bored of it. Glowing blue like Holodors. I don't even think I've seen that. It's interesting. I did once find a gold ship, like it was a shiny, you know, like you find the chrome looking ships. There was one that was all gold, like a shiny gold colour. And I really should have picked it up. It was the coolest colour I've ever seen on a ship. And I've never seen one since. It wasn't the best looking ship, it was just the paint job was really nice. I don't think we're going to see much else here. I did take a picture of that gold ship once, and I have no idea where the picture went. I must have deleted it, which is a real shame. That was probably quite rare. I might be able to find it. I think I posted it on a PlayStation group at one point, but it would have been such a long time ago. I don't know if it will still be there. I like ship hunting, but going through a portal makes you break your base. Can't take your ship with you, no. And you can't even pick up another ship if you do go through the portal, because they don't spawn. They don't fly past you in the air, they don't land at any of the bases or anything like that, the landing pads, trade posts, they just, there are no ships. And that's a bit of a shame. It would make it a lot easier, but... So this is just one ship that I had. Is it dark in here or is it just me? So I really like this for the colour more than anything else. It's just like a matte grey with red. It was just a cool looking ship. It was only an A class, I think, that one, if I remember right. Am I right? Yeah. So I haven't really done anything with it. There's no upgrades on it. I was just, oh well, I've done a few there. Positron ejector, rocket launcher, and a couple on the phase beam. So it's functional. I can use it, but I don't really use it very often. It's still one of the better looking ships that I personally think I found in the game. I like it. I don't think I'll get rid of it, even if I don't use it. This is the one I'm trying to replace. It's just the colour more than anything else. I'm not really a big fan of it. But that is an S class and it's well kitted out. I've got all sorts of junk on there. So yeah, I've got plenty on the photon cannon. It was kind of it's such a crappy setup for the the inventory slots. Got 2 missing there, got those missing there. So like my pulse jets are all over the place. And actually, I thought there was well, I used to have what was it called now? When you pre-ordered the game, you had another pulse engine, photonics core it was called, and it's not in the game anymore. If you restarted after 1.3, it's not in the game now. They've taken it away, and I'm gutted because I was going to put that in the middle there, and I was looking for it for ages. I was thinking I can't remember. I've got it on my other save, and I couldn't remember how I found it or how I got it, because I would have got that within the first sort of week or whatever after the game came out. So it was kind of shitty it didn't show up, so I kind of left a gap in there that I didn't need to leave. But yeah, like I say, that's an S class, so it's got a decent bonus on it. 59% damage, 20% shield, 471 manoeuvrability on it, so it's not a bad one. Let's take this out of here as well. I don't know why I got so much crap on there. I haven't used this ship for quite a long time. But the infra knife accelerator, that's a very good weapon on that. That does a lot of damage. That's my hauler. That's the good one. The nice looking one. It's a little bit more of a rare thing because you don't always find the wings at the angle like that. You can find them, they're not super rare, but they're not that common though. But it is a very nice looking ship. But yeah, it's 48 slot, but it's only an A class. I should have really waited around to see if I can get an S, but I was in a rush. But I just use it for crafting now when I'm making stasis devices. I've got one there. So I just chuck all my junk. Speaking of which, I've got some junk I can actually throw on there now. That I'm going to need for my stasis device farming. Throw it out on there. Did I need Iridium? I don't think I did. I'll throw it on there anyway. I'm not going to need all that. Can't remember what I had for tech when the game released. If you pre-ordered, then you would have had that photonics core, which was just another pulse engine upgrade. But like I say, they took it away, which is a shame. And that was just another random one that I picked up. I didn't particularly like the look of it. It is kind of cool. I'm not complaining about it, but I don't think I've touched it since. Oh yeah, there you go. It's full of thallium. Well, I don't think I've really used it since I changed star systems. Sorry, galaxy. But it's nothing special, like looks wise. It's kind of plain and boring. Remember I had a 48 slot fighter that became a C class. Yeah, I messed up because I had a hauler, 48 slot hauler when the ship class. When was ship classes coming? Was that Pathfinder, I think, wasn't it? They added them, and so it just became a regular 48 slot hauler to a C class 48 slot. So it wasn't worth keeping or anything. Thallium's good for warp cells. Yeah, I'm crafting a few warp cells at the minute. I'm doing a lot of jumps and stuff, so I totally forgot it was on that ship, all that thallium. Shows you how often I use it. Was that all of them? I showed you everything. I think I've got the one I need to get rid of. Yeah, that one. So that's just the other Explorer that I'm trying to get rid of now. It's actually quite a good ship. Like, it's got a decent inventory layout. It's not too bad. It's an S class. It's not a great hyperdrive, 50%. The new Explorer I've got's got a bigger hyperdrive bonus in that one, but it's always done well. It's been a good ship, but I'm bored of it. I don't like the cockpit. I don't like the flat fronted things. I like the bubbles. So yeah, that'll be going sometime soon. Well, that's my latest one. I'm really pleased with it. I had one of these a long time ago and it was like a silver colour. Like this would have been, I don't know if it was before or around sort of the Foundation update. But I had one of those and it was in silver, and I've got a picture of it parked like on top of a cliff, and it was brilliant. And I posted it on Reddit and it got a lot of love and attention. People were like, wow, that's really cool looking. And I was really gutted I got rid of it. Not that it would have mattered, it would have just been a C-class heap of crap, so it's nice to have one in an S-class. It's not an ideal colour, but it's alright. I'm good with green. Green's a nice colour. Okay, am I going to jump systems again? I think I've seen all the freighters here, haven't I? There's only 2 there though. There's one more around it. There we go. Seen them all. Give me another system. Got that blue one. Go a blue star. They're all the same, them ones, aren't they? I don't need to go in here, I've done all this, but I'll do it anyway, just for the sake of it. I'll give you some money or something now, I think. They'll give me the warp core thing again, the warp upgrade, which I've already got. I can at least check out the weapon. Looking for all S-class ships after the update. Got the Hauler, Fighter, Explorer. My account was blocked. I had to start all over again. Why did your account get blocked? What happened there? What, like your whole PSN account, or just your No Man's Sky one? I know there was a lot of bugs like with older accounts. That's really why I stopped playing my old account and started a new one. I didn't want my old account to get all messed up, but I just never bothered going back to it. I enjoyed sort of starting fresh again. My old hauler still got a farm on it with the upright planters that only give you carbon, but they've all got plants in them. My login PSN could not log in anymore. How weird. You can get hacked or say, like someone figured out your password or something and changed it. Did you contact PlayStation about it? I'd be gutted if that happened to me. Oh no, I don't want a shortcut. Yeah, they could do nothing. How weird. Did you not have PlayStation Plus then? Because that saves automatically to the cloud, doesn't it? All your game save data. I would have thought they'd at least be able to transfer it, but I don't know. Sony's kind of weird. They're kind of lazy in some ways, I think. Redacted moon. Does that mean it's going to be weird? It's going to be an exotic. You had PlayStation Plus. That's so shitty. I would have fucking gone mad at them if I had PlayStation Plus and they wouldn't restore my save data. I wouldn't care about changing names or something, but it's like they've already left the game for 8 months. Like PlayStation Plus is already really shitty because they put the price of it up and keeps going down all the time. Like they can't log in and stuff. It's like, what are you even paying for? I'm paying to be, you know, you're paying to be part of the PlayStation network and you can't even access it like half the time. And they don't refund you for it. They don't say, sorry, we spent like a week over the year where you've not been able to play, we'll refund you that and give you the extra week back. But no. Oh, there we go. It's one of these. I found one of these the other day actually. I never really come to blue star systems, so I don't often find the exotic planets. I normally just go to yellow systems. They don't really have these very often. There's not even much point going here really, there's nothing on these planets. Black Friday, €40.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
That sucks though, lose all your game saves. We would not be happy. The Angry Sentinel? What's wrong with you?
Hostiles approaching.
That's when I started playing again. I was kind of considering getting rid of PlayStation Plus. I don't play that many online games. I play No Man's Sky more than anything else, I think. Why are these Sentinels all pissed off? There's no Gravitino balls, is there? But for portal visits it's fine. You still don't need PlayStation Plus to see other people on this, do you? I've never seen them say anywhere that you need PlayStation Plus to use the multiplayer. In fact, I'm pretty sure you don't. I do recall people talking about it and they said that you don't need PlayStation Plus still. I think because it's such a basic multiplayer. Maybe when it changes it will be different then. Reading other players' bases. Yeah, I was under the impression you don't need PlayStation Plus to use the multiplayer on this game. It's never been advertised saying that you need PlayStation Plus for it. God, that thing's huge. I didn't scan these. Formation process, animal deposits. If you log out, there is nothing.
Hostiles approaching.
Superconductive.
Sentinel drone.
Oh. Point blank and I missed twice. These can't scan, do they? Base is there, but nothing built. Oh, okay. I'm sure that will change, because it sounds to me like they're going to be working on the multiplayer for the next update. I think that's going to be the main focus, is we're going to have a fully functioning multiplayer, so if someone shoots the ground and deforms it, the other player will be able to see that too. I think that's what's taking so long. I still need to go back and play the... I have like a pre-release copy of this game. I can show you actually. Give me 1 second. Oh, I can't reach it with the headphones on. Yeah, I've got like a weird copy of No Man's Sky that not many people have got, which is that. It's a press kit from when the game first released, so you can see it's cut out on the front there, or the back should I say, and the front's got like an Atlas symbol embossed on it, but it's got a different copy of the game inside it. It's just like a promotional book that you get with it that tells you about the game and all the stuff and things. I've got a video of this. It's on YouTube actually. But the disc itself is like a pre-release copy, and it's different from the... You can sort of see it, it's got the ship on the bottom there. It's not the same disc that you can buy like in the regular game. So I've got that as well. I've got the steel book and all that stuff. So I'm going to load that up in my old PS4 at some point and see how different it is. I'm assuming it'd been the same, but I'm interested to know if there is any difference. And I also did get my Atlas Pass. I was one of the lucky. I stuck it in like a plastic case thing just to keep it all nice and clean and stuff. But the press kit was quite a nice find. It's not like completely uncommon, you can still find them on eBay. But they're a nice, if you're really into the game, I think it's a nice little thing to own. I do understand you can't go from normal to creative through a portal and harvest. No, like all the game modes, are always kept completely separate. Cool items. Thank you. Quite proud of my little collection of No Man's Sky stuff. I've got like the day one postcard set, and I've got the ship as well that come in, you know, the metal ship thing in the box. I'm a big fan of the game, so I like having all the shit, all the junk. It's like the only game memorabilia I own. I don't buy anything like that normally. It was just this game's a bit different. I was kind of well invested in this game quite a long time before it released. I took a very strong interest, and I've always liked it. Even when through the shitstorm when it released, I was still happy with the game. I played it a lot. That was a good shot. Crimson Planet? What's a Crimson Planet? I don't think I've been to that either. I did the glyphs, but I put my email in there. Atlas B4. Did you get a pass? I know that not everyone's got them. There wasn't actually that many passes given out compared to how many people sort of applied to get them. And they kind of prioritised with people who took part in the ARG the first time round. I was in that quite early and took my part in it. Not that I really done much good, but I had a go. And I was on the ETARC forum and stuff. And so for people like me, there was a much better chance of getting one. But yeah, they gave out 10,000, but there was like I think there was a couple of 100,000 people applied, which was quite surprising. It was like a large amount. It's one of these planets. I haven't been in one of these for a while either. These are really cool at night. You get some cool lighting effects. Did they contact you first? No. No, at the end of the ARG, there was a questionnaire thing, and then they said that if you send them your address, they might send you something, like you can apply to get one of the passes. So you just put your address in. There's the cool lights. Yeah, you just give them your address, and then they decided if they were going to send them out to you or not. Have no idea what they're for yet. We've still got to wait and see. I'm a G19 apparently. I'm sure they'll come into play in this ARG. I mean, they're only a bit of card at the end of the day. They're not anything sort of special. Just put in your email. Yeah, you have to put in like your home address and stuff. Although saying that, they've not all been sent out yet. There's a lot of people who you would think would have got them because they were quite heavily involved in the ARG first time round. And if you took part in the latest bit where it's just started up again, you can put your email address in there to apply for something to be sent to you that comes from Lab 319 or something like that. So that's worth putting your email again. It may be the case it will just be something electronic they'll send to you, but it may be they'll ask for an address again and mail something else out. I don't know. Whatever they do, just apply. Just play along. I know I would have been really bummed if I didn't get one, because, like, you know, I did my bit in the ARG the first time round. I was there from very early on, right at the beginning, really trying to work stuff out. So it's kind of nice to be rewarded for taking part, but it's like I always wanted one of the cassettes. That was with the 10 glyphs. Yeah, the ARG's just started again. You can go to awakenedtitan.com or .org or whatever it was. You can type it into Google and it will show you the website. And there's a 10th glyph that'll open up, and it's on Game Detectives, I think. And the ETARC forum, it will be on there. They'll tell you how to go through it all. There's a password you put in, which was like REM sleep or something, and it does lead to somewhere you can put your email address in. It's literally only just started up over the last couple of weeks, so there's plenty of time to get involved. You're not late. Hey, it's night time. Best time on these planets. They've already done one live drop in America, in New York. If one comes up in London again, I'm there. As long as I can make it, if I'm not going to be busy, I want to be there. I want to go and do the live drop. People are generally pretty quick to get on that. There's not a huge amount of people want to do it. I can understand why. It's kind of a lot of pressure. Like there's a whole community sort of watching you going to talk to some NPC. But I don't mind. I'll do it.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel trail activated.
These sentinels are weird, man. They're just going off all over the place. Where are you going? I thought he was coming for me. Just flying off in some random place. Can I hit him from here? I don't think I can.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Got to go, my friend. The sub, so I will see you again when you're on. Bye, thanks for now. Thank you very much for following. Very grateful, and look forward to seeing you next time, bro. I'm not going to be here long myself, anyway. I think I've been on quite a while. I'm not entirely sure how long. Right, go and find what these other freighters are. I think I've only seen one of them here so far. Should spawn sometime now. Where they at? Anywhere? These are all the same. Why am I not seeing the other type? Or are they different? They are kind of cool. Not what I'm looking for. Travel out a little bit. gonna spawn here? I've got 2 lush planets I haven't visited. I'm gonna have a quick look on these. Let's see what they're like.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I'm not a big fan of skipping planets, to be honest. I always feel like I'm going to miss something really important. Like I'm going to see something really cool on one of these planets one day. I mean, I did find that big flying gex, so it was kind of worth it. I think Freighter's going to spawn before I land here. Get out of the asteroid field. No, maybe when I leave.
Hostile scan detected.
Ugh. Very purple. So just a random piece of junk over there. It's not a ship, is it? It's got very nice terrain here. I'm a big fan of the terrain in this game, like the generation of the actual surface of the planets themselves. You get some very cool scenery to run around in. Not too long ago I did I ran around a moon first, which took 6 hours, and then I ran around a full-size planet, which took, it was about 16 hours I think to run around. And I never got bored. Like it took forever. But I'm really glad I done it. I wouldn't bother doing it again. I've done it once, it's done. But it's just all this scenery, you get to see everything that a planet has to offer when you run a complete circle around it. Like you land at the North Pole, get out, just head for the south as soon as you hit that, and round the other side to the north. But you get to see all the sights, all the biggest mountains and stuff like that. And that's kind of the messed up thing about the game, is you can spend 16 hours on a planet and you're not even going to see like 10% really of what's there. People say like they should make the planet sort of actual Earth size, planet size. But it's completely pointless. You can't even fully explore even a moon. Like, it would just take you forever. Couple of haulers. Right, let's go and have a look at the other lush planet. Was it the watery one? Yeah. charging done. Mastiff, hey bro, nice stream dude, had to go, good night. Alright, thanks very much for joining, hope to see you again next time.
Technology recharge.
It is getting to be around that time. I think I'll be leaving myself very soon. We'll have a quick look here, see if we can get another freighter to spawn, and I'll call it quits there, I think. Oh, we'll have one more thing to do after the stream. I've got to go back and find that big flying gek again. I'm obsessed by that thing. I don't think this is going to be quite as attractive as the last planet. Oh, don't throw me out over the cliff. It's a long way down. It's almost desert-like, sort of with the, well, not really desert-like, but the orange grass and plants and stuff. It looks very dry. There's not really much here, is there? Just going to get that plutonium. Oh. Oh, there's a waypoint there somewhere. Where's that gone? There it is. How far is that? 1 minute. Just get up to the top of the hill, should be able to see what it is and decide if it's worth going over there or not. Maybe not. Nah, there's nothing there. Ah, it's just one of those trade terminals. Don't need that. Right, let's go and find whatever this other freighter is, if it exists. Good time to leave. Alright, okay, yeah, it's just a regular flat bottom one. Nothing special. Right, if we found all that there is to find in this system, I think we're done for the day. So I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me next time I stream as well. Thanks very much, guys. See you later.